Well, two things. We spend more on the military than the rest of the world combined. So we are without question the premier military power. Uh, and that has a lot of implications. For one thing, it tends to distort our industry. It means that we spend a lot of time and effort and research developing kind of specialized products and technologies that we actually don't want to use, that we hope we'll never use, and that have very little application for our wealth producing capacity. But yet it soaks up engineering talent and scientific talent. But more important than that is that because of our hegemonic security role, we tend to find ourselves in a position in which, number one, our leaders, our president, for example, when our president wakes up in the morning, the first thing that he does is to look at his national intelligence report. Now, when the president of Singapore wakes up in the morning, the first thing he does is to look at how much new investment Singapore is getting that day. So the mind share of U.S. leaders is very much focused on geopolitics. And at any particular moment, the need for us to have support from our allies, or even from countries with whom we have difficult relations, will tend to override our economic interests. A good example, President Obama was in China in November, and he stated in a press conference that the United States would attempt to assist China in developing and building its new regional commercial jet. Now, when I heard that, I kind of shook my head and I thought, wait a minute, we make jets, we make commercial jets. We're supposed to export something, and airplanes is one of the things that we export. Why are we helping China develop this? And then I realized that, well, the president wants Hu Jintao to help him out with North Korea. He wants him to help him out with Iran. He wants him to help him with global warming. So there's all these issues, and he makes an economic concession in order to get that. Or if you go to the website of the Polish embassy in Washington, you'll see that the Polish embassy reporting that it has been able to achieve the offset production of about $8 billion worth of high-tech U.S. military equipment. And offset means that the Poles buy American fighter jets, and in order to induce them to do that, the U.S. agrees that we will transfer the production of a large portion of the jet to Poland. So in effect, we pay Poland for the privilege of defending it. So this geopolitical priority emphasis tends then to take away any thought of promoting our economic interests.